guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another Castle Series video. Today I'm going to be doing a lot of expanding. We're going to be making this castle much larger, and we're going to be making it on a more defensible terrain set. So it's going to be a lot of changes in this video, and like I said in the previous video, I'm going to try to speed things up and get things a little more productive, going a little faster. So my idea is to be adding in sort of like a larger bit here, that sort of like it comes out from here, and then it'll be like a cliff piece here. And the way to get to that bit is obviously you come through this gate. Now this is all going to be deep. Like this is all going to be set atop. I'm not sure if you guys have watched Prince Caspian. About the castle on Prince Caspian. It's like set atop this like cliff base, and then like there's this deep kind of thing going around it. That's what I'm kind of going to be doing with this, is making it sort of like a deep thing, and it's going to have the ocean water coming in and possibly around it in some areas. So it'll be a lot more epic. And so the idea is that you come in through here, and then there's the keep. So this is all a castle, and then the keep is going to be a road that comes up through here, and it's going to go through here, and it's going to go across this little bridge, and then it's going to be a drawbridge over here as well. And then this is going to be the other bit of the castle over there, and that's where the keep is going to be. And I'm not sure all what I'm going to be putting there, but yeah, and there's going to be more room, obviously. It's going to be a lot more open space for the castle and for everyone to marshal and, you know, be prepared for war or whatever. So anyways, yeah, that is the plan for today. I'm not going to time-lapse it. I'm just going to do it off camera. And from there, we'll go ahead and plan on what we're going to put on top of all the terrain and everything. So I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, guys, so just a little update. Well, it's actually quite a big update. This castle is changing drastically. Now, a lot of you will not like how I'm doing it so far, but I'm guarantee you will like it once it is done. My plan is, first of all, for this gate to have like this little bridge coming out that goes kind of like a, not straight, but more of like a curved kind of bridge. So then that way this whole wall here being flat kind of thing has more of a purpose being like that, so that they can shoot over the fortifications at the enemies that would be charging over that causeway to try to get into the castle. And then I have this sort of like deep crevasse around the castle where the water from the sea would be filling in, and then that would create a very natural defense. The reason why I'm doing this is I just felt that the terrain that it was on before, it's too flat, and it needs a lot more you know, oomph to it, and I feel like with doing this it'll be a lot better. Now it does, like, by doing this, I'm going to have to change a few things. Like I'm going to have to change some of the height levels of this wall out here. Possibly, like I'm going to change that height level, and then I'm going to be adding in another hall here. So basically the entire last video I did, adding that in, and that in is basically going to be null. It's not going to be very tall, it's just going to be up to there, and this is going to be probably the dining hall, something like that, I don't know. And then I'm possibly going to have the stables along the bottom side here, all the way along there, and so that way we'll have like another big building. It'll be the same style as this, of course, kind of like these, be just a large building coming out there, and then that way it'll look a lot more full. Look a lot fuller and stuff like that, and then maybe parapets up at the top, just like this, as you can see. Whoops. As you can see here, so that you can have soldiers, like say if this does get stormed, you have soldiers up here able to shoot down. And it is going to be like there's some way, like somehow I'm going to make it so that you can't get into this part without going all the way up this causeway. So that's going to be kind of interesting to do. Possibly, actually, I might make another causeway to the keep. This is going to be the keep here. This is where the main defensive structure of the castle will be, and this is going to be basically all open here. So this is where the main keep is going to be, in this section. This is going to be terraformed a lot more. Like, obviously it's going to be a lot better shape. Right now it looks like a kidney bean kind of thing because it's very smooth, but as I progress it'll look a lot more rustic and weathered. The terrain will look a lot better. But yeah, this is going to be a great hall there, and then again I have the idea for the causeway here. And as time progresses, I'll be adding in more features and such, obviously to make it seem a lot more, you know, just a lot more like variated. Because right now it looks kind of flattish, how it was originally built on flat terrain. And so what I need to do is make it so that it feels more like this looks like it's a table here, but make it feel like it's more variated, and that's what's going to be the important thing about doing this whole thing here, is, you know, making it nicer, and then maybe even a lighthouse here or something. And basically, I don't want to go any more than the castle here. All I want to do is make this a pretty legit looking castle with some pretty legit looking terrain around it, and when it is done I will provide it for download just like I did Velos Thera, and I am looking forward to showing you guys this. But anyways, yeah, so I will continue and we'll get some more terraforming done. Okay guys, and I'm back again, and just want to give you a little update of what's going on. I've went ahead and dug this out a little more, and I've been trimming up the rocks a little bit, giving it more shape, especially out here in this this rock outcropping as it's going out into the sea. As you can see from this side, it looks pretty good, I think, and it's definitely coming along. But yeah, as far as texturing is concerned, I haven't gotten to that yet, but this is going to take some time shaping. I've probably spent the last 2 hours doing just this, or 3 hours doing just this, so as time goes by, it'll definitely be a lot. Now, I would do this on camera, it's just my time is so, you know, sparse here and there that I can't really commit to time-lapsing all this, so I just got to do it here and there. But yeah, I'm really excited about this, and hope you guys are excited as I am. I got big plans for it, and it's time to make this castle into an awesome castle. And but anyway guys, yes, I'll be back in the next clip and show you some updates. Hopefully by the next update I'll be finished the base terraforming, and then that's when we'll start adding in the textures. So yeah, I'll be back later. So I think I'm done the terraforming now. I went ahead and just did a lot more shaping and everything, and I think it looks a lot better and definitely has a much better look to it. I made all those little crevices in the rock, and I tried to make it as natural as I could. It's really kind of difficult to, and it doesn't look like a kidney bean anymore, and that's really all I wanted. I don't want it to look soft and voxely. You kind of want it to make it look like, the only place that kind of looks kidney beanish is here. Like this area is really soft, but I think with texturing and such things like that, it'll look a lot better. But yeah, I'm really excited guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start texturing, and hopefully we'll be able to get this video done, and you guys will be able to see the finished product. I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty guys, well there we go. I have finished the texturing of the terrain. Well, I guess I can't really say I finished it, but I am pretty much done the base terrain. And the texturing is definitely pretty much the general idea of what I'm going to be doing. I still need to put in half slabs, and I need to put in more terrain features, more things to make it a little more interesting, but yeah, I really like how it looks, and I'm pretty happy with the end result. I did get the inspiration for this terrain from Monsterfish. He had built a plot over on the C+ world, and the terrain was very inspirational, and I wanted to do something similar in regards to texturing and the use of blocks. But yeah, it definitely worked out pretty well. I like how these little, I guess, what do you call those? Erosion kind of little crevices where the water would erode down the sides. That definitely gave it a lot better basically depth to this hill, and I don't think anything looks voxely. Now with the texturing done, it looks very, I mean, again, this side looks maybe a little bit, but What I'm planning on doing is possibly putting a facade there for part of the castle, maybe, and maybe like some sort of fortifications or something here. I don't know what could go there. Possibly, actually, it could be some kind of crane or something. So like maybe another way to get sort of like bulk cargo down into the castle is there will be, maybe I can bring up like a land bridge that would go across here into about here, and then maybe there can be like a crane that would take the cargo up and bring it into the castle or something. Now that's just a possibility. That is not anything established. Now our next video is going to be planning, and that's where I'm going to show you guys what exactly my plans are for making this castle different. Everything is going to look different. Like, you're still going to obviously have that main bit of the castle there. I'm not going to detract. I'm going to detract from this maybe a little bit, but it's just going to be mainly added to. So there's going to be a lot of stuff added to this. There's obviously that's there for a reason, and then this over here is added for a reason. I'm going to be adding a lot more space, because in the comments of a lot of videos, people were saying that, oh, this castle is really small. But yeah, so we're going to change that up. But again, back to terrain. Yeah, the terrain is basically done by a mixture of light stones and dark stones. As you can see, it's not all spotted. Like, I purposely went through and I used one texture and I textured the entire thing, and then I went through with another texture, textured the entire thing. So basically I went through with dark stone the entire way, and then I went through with gravel, this gravel here. So basically, I just went through with one texture at a time and did what I wanted to do. That's how you don't get that spotty terrain. If you have it all together in a mask, it just looks spotty and rather ugly. And that's what I was trying to avoid with this. And you put the shadows in with the shadows. For example, here, I'm gonna go ahead and turn shaders off. But as you can see, you got the dark shadows in where there would be sort of like a shadowed area, and then you have where it's the darkest is where the water would trickle out. And as you can see, this is the lapis block that would have the water trickling, and then it would basically go all the way down to the water down below. Now again, I still need to detail underwater. I haven't done really anything under here. I'm planning on mixing a little bit of this into it, so like maybe some dirt down here and also some clay, and I think that would add in a nice little bit of texturing to the cliffs, or to the sea bottom, and maybe some seaweed here and there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I gotta decide how much effort I want to put into this, because yeah, if I put too much effort into it, it's gonna take too long. But yeah, I want to make sure that it looks nice. So we'll see how far and how in-depth detail I plan on going. But yeah, so I guess another feature is these little gravel, these places where the rock would sort of slide down. This is all gravel, and this is like erosion. Again, more erosion here. And this is where like the forest would, I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense. Like, it would make sense if this hill went up instead of kind of sloped down, but I guess it's just kind of a place where the rock was unstable and sort of slid down, and then the water would have washed it out or something. I don't know. You just got to come up with things, and you just got to kind of work with it as the time goes by. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a really fast forward kind of thing. I just wanted to get this done, and I build a lot faster when I don't have to do it on camera, and I'm also build, I guess, a lot better per se, because I'm not rushed, because the rushing of videos really kind of, takes away the quality. So yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, from now on, I'm going to do a mixture of time-lapsing and off-camera, and I'm definitely going to try to touch on topics that are important for making a castle. And like I said, for this terrain is very important for a castle, because the terrain would be built on a very defensible terrain set. The reason being is obviously a castle is supposed to be defensible, and you can have a defensible castle by itself, but what better way to defend a castle than by having it on some kind of giant island thing in the middle of a giant natural moat thing? I don't know, but it works really well, and it's logical to have a castle on this type of terrain. So I tried to make it look like the terrain was not built to the castle, but more of the castle is built to the terrain. And I think it worked out pretty well. As you can see, it's not just like the castle isn't just flat along the plateau of the terrain. Like the castle, you can see the terrain sort of goes up and down and around. Plus, I'm planning on adding in another another drain here. So this is going to go down deep here, and then it's gonna come around, and this is going to be basically like a drain ditch, and it's gonna be open air drain ditch that is gonna go down, and then that's where they're gonna dump all their trash and stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out later on. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make, especially doing the off-camera stuff, and it was probably, you know, more or less not as exciting for you guys. But it probably was pretty exciting to be. I don't know. I mean, tell me what your reaction is. Tell me what you thought about the video. We didn't do really much to the video, but again, the terrain was an important part of making this castle better. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget that I have a Facebook and a Twitter that you guys can follow me on. Try to stay connected with me, and I try to stay connected with you guys. Have any questions, ask me over there. And Twitter, I'm much more active over on Twitter, so that's a better place to catch me. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Till then, bye-bye.